Hey Alex, you ready to start the review?
Oh yeah, sure. We're just waiting on Stephanie. She'll be here in a minute, I think.
Didn't you come here like a minute ago? I saw her come here.
No, I've been here the whole time. I didn't see her.
Jonathan! Jonathan! Alex! Can you see me?
Oh, okay.
Alex!
It's better this way.
Oh.
Hey, I'm Jonathan,
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Alex.
and we're here to review the new Marvel movie, Ant-Man. So guys, what were you expecting going into this?
Terrible.
Really?
A movie about a man that has a superpower of ants.
I mean, it's not the...
When you think about
it's-
it, I think of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Okay, I could definitely go with that.
Well, I was actually really excited for this movie. My dad is a real big Ant-Man fan. That was his favorite comic growing up. And I kind of had high hopes for this, and I kind of thought it was going to be one of the best Marvel movies that has come out. It's just me.
Alright, so just as a brief overview, I definitely thought this movie delivered. I had a ton of fun with it. It was flawed, but overall it was a complete blast. It was a lot funnier than I expected it to be, and it had some crazy inventive action scenes. Let's go ahead and break it down piece by piece. So, best thing about this movie was the dialogue. It's very funny throughout. And even though I thought that Guardians of the Galaxy sometimes came off as a little bit too cheesy, I felt that this kept it right in that perfect margin.
I mean, I disagree. I thought it kind of fell flat for me a little. But I do agree that the dialogue was pretty good, and you know, it didn't really fall flat in any parts that I noticed.
I thought it was pretty funny. Like, I really enjoyed it, and I didn't see any flat parts in it.
Okay, that's understandable, but what you can't deny about this movie, it has great effects.
It does.
All around. A lot of very photorealistic designs that they were trying to go for.
Definitely.
And
all the growing, shrinking effects, they were great. I didn't see any flaws in them, and they definitely look solid.
right, and of course this goes along with the dialogue, but the character chemistry in this movie was great. It seems like all the actors had a lot of fun and they worked very well together. Also, this is Marvel's most different movie. I mean, I think before this movie came out, it was Thor.
Yeah.
Because nothing had been done like that, and I felt like Ant-Man just kind of went a
Space.
step further because it's Ant-Man. I mean,
Yeah.
when the comics first came out, 30, 40 years ago, whoever thought that we'd have an Ant-Man movie?
Exactly.
So,
Well, whoever thought we'd had any Marvel movies.
well, I mean, Iron Man definitely changed that up. But another thing, this movie has some crazy inventive fight scenes.
Definitely.
The best one involves a train track.
Yeah.
Like I say, they do spoil a little bit of it in the trailer, but just an awesome scene.
There's kind of a little bit of funny humor, that there's a big epic fight going on, but it's tiny.
Small fight.
It's fun size.
Speaking of fun size, this movie has a really big heart. It's very heartwarming. I thought all the characters were...
There was some romance too in there.
Yeah, there was, but I think that the best part of this movie was Scott Lang's character's relationship with his daughter.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I feel really bad. I feel for that. His situation, that really sucks. And it made me care about that character a lot more than I thought I would.
Another great thing this movie did.
His relationship with Auntie, too.
Anthony?
Oh yeah. Another great thing this movie did was it made you care about ants, which I thought that was pretty astonishing. Thinking, ants, they're not really that big of a thing.
I have so much faith in ants now.
Yeah,
I love ants.
I actually really liked that.
I want a pet ant.
And
Can we get one? Is it in the budget?
Oh my god.
John, is it
No.
in the budget?
No.
No, dude.
Ah! So now on to the cons of this movie. So Alex, you thought that some of the things were quite annoying in the movie?
No, that was Steph.
The villain, like, to me, it didn't seem like he was much of a villain, more of someone that's so full of himself. He was really annoying to me. It wasn't someone that I would ever think of as a threat, even though he could be one. It just made me just want to sit there and be like, shut up, like, you talk too much. Just stop talking.
I just focused on the light reflecting off his bald head the entire time.
I saw my reflection. I swear, I saw my reflection.
I didn't really think the villain was that annoying, but what I did find a little bit off was just, I wish they would have delved into the science a little bit more. One thing I really liked about most of the Marvel movies is like they always had good science to kind of make it plausible deniability. You know, Iron Man, he is just extremely smart, doing everything that is, it's all possible. Thor is just, we thought it was magic, but it was just higher level science. Ant-Man,
It did get, towards the end, it was really cool in terms
Yeah,
of
but-
breaking into the quantum dimensions and whatnot. But
I just thought it was completely implausible. That was just me though.
okay, Mr. Bill Nye, the science guy.
Yeah, I mean, you can shrink the space in between atoms, you can't necessarily shrink atoms.
That you know of.
Yeah.
Guys, overall, what would you give Ant-Man?
I would give it a 3.5. It wasn't my favorite movie, but it was entertaining me. I thought it was a really good summer movie, and I enjoyed it. But a 3.5.
I kind of, it was good, but you know, it wasn't super good. It wasn't like I expected it. It definitely wasn't as good as some of the other Marvel movies. Although I do think that it brought back some of the comedy and some of the cool, you know, small scale things that Iron Man had. I don't think it did it as well, so I'm gonna give it maybe a 3.4 out of 5 stars.
I had a blast with Ant-Man, even though this was definitely a flawed movie. I thought that the pros definitely outweighed the cons, had amazing action, it had some incredible effects, and the dialogue between the characters was absolutely hilarious for most of the movie. So I'm going to give Ant-Man a 3.9 out of 5 stars. So guys, how did you like the review? Make sure to let us know in the comments below. Also, like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at Stubmasters, and you can buy some really cool Stubmaster merchandise. We actually have our new logo up there too, and you can order that stuff at cafepress.com/Stubmasters. Jonathan here, Steph, and Alex reviewing Ant-Man today. Have an excellent day.